Hey guys! So today is the first video in a series I'm going to be starting where I redesign some of my OCs. And it will be divided into each story. And the first story that I'm doing is one I believe I named Mystics. Now I do want to say that this series is inspired by Perwinky's series where she does the exact same thing basically. And I really do suggest that you guys A, go check out her channel, and B, go check out the videos she does where she does this. Because I absolutely love them and I absolutely love her content. And her art is amazing as well. You guys really should go check her out. Anyways, I'm gonna be honest here. These OCs that I'm doing, right now, they are the first OCs I ever created and that I ever wanted to make a story with. And because of that, they suck. They really do. They suck and they no longer fit how I create characters. And because also they are my first OCs I ever created, I never ended up making a story for them. I had no plot developed. I had no idea where their story was even going, to be honest. But I did write backstories for a couple of these characters, and that is what I'm going to be reading, along with some personality trait notes, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be reading. Anyway, the first character that I'm drawing is Alia, which I think she's the main character. I believe I treated her like the main character, so, we're gonna guess that she is. Her full name is... Wait for this. It's my favorite thing ever. Alia Isabel Ray. Ray, by the way, spelled R-Y-E. Jesus Christ, me. I guess I really wanted her to be original. I can't sing, and I'm very sorry about that. Now, even though I wanted her to be original and I gave her a weird name to make her seem original, I gave her a very, very basic design. I mean, blonde hair, blue eyes, a romper. I probably saw some random Instagram Pinterest model, and I went, ooh, pretty. And so I created a character that I based off of them. Okay, now the other characters that I'm going to be doing for Mystics are Jasper, Alex, Scarlett, Tyler, and Cecilia. And I will go more into these characters when the time comes, obviously. And I do want to give some honorable mentions to the other characters that I put into the story. And those are Evangeline, Kim, and Boaz. Here's one thing about the story. It's a story that included witches, warlocks, and fairies. That was the main magical group, kind of. And for some reason, I added a random elf and demon into the story, gave them no backstory, and I just added them because I thought they were cool. And so I decided to just axe them from the Redesign series, because to me, they no longer served a purpose. Which basically means I just killed off people, but that's fine. And now let's go into the notes I have for Alia. And I'm kind of scared because I haven't read these in years. I'm not even kidding. Haven't read these in years. Okay. At the start of the story, or story I should say, Alia is 13 along with Alex. Both of them are 13. Alex is dating Cecilia. By the way, I have 0 straight characters / straight relationships. I was kind of, dealing with my own internalized homophobia, and I projected that onto my characters and made them all a part of the LGBTQ+ community to make myself feel better. And I kind of still do this, but that's honestly on accident, and I don't care anymore because, you know what? My characters are gay, and that's how they're gonna stay. I wanted to rhyme that very badly, and because that is not in the script, and I really wanted to make that rhyme. I am so sorry. Okay. Anyways, Alia was a fairy princess, but she ran away with the help of Alex to escape her stepdad, who was abusive. Okay. Wow. I don't mean to be the person that always gives their characters a tragic backstory, but I was that person that always gave their characters a tragic backstory. And I will say one thing, I don't do this too much anymore, and I'm very proud of myself, but I still give my characters a tragic backstory. Oops. I also wrote that she has a hyperpersonality to hide her fears and insecurities, which, like, mood? Okay. Anyways, no one but Alex knows why she left her father, even though I said he was abusive, but no one knows why she really left. And the only reason I wrote that is because I didn't want to come up with a reason why. Okay, so she ran away from her fairy kingdom to the human world where normies and mystics live together. Now, normies, if you can't tell by their name, are normal people, and mystics are those with magical powers. Oh my god, bruh, I wrote that mystics have their own school because they have magic? What is this, Harry Potter? Okay, anyways, that school is where, Alex and Alia meet Jasper and Cecilia. That is, like, their meeting point. Anyways, they meet, they become friends, and Alia develops a crush on Cecilia, and after about 8 months of knowing her... I can't talk. I am so sorry, guys. Okay, they meet and they become friends, and Alia develops a crush on Cecilia after about 8 months of knowing her. But she doesn't act on it until they were about 15. And now, I guess where the story begins, they're 17, and they are in a very happy relationship, which I will say is very, very nice, and I really like that for me. I really did that to my characters. I was like, here, happy relationships. But now, here's the thing. Alia is still a fairy princess, and so her parents obviously have sent guards to try and get her back. Like, that is something that definitely goes on in the story. I don't know how it fits at all, but I wrote that's what happens. And now, for her personality, which I will say, her personality is thrown together like Frankenstein. To me, at least, that's how I see it. It is thrown together like Frankenstein. Okay, anyways. I wrote that she is a really girly girl, but she's not too annoyingly girly. She's an extrovert, and I actually wrote this like this was her personality trait. She is a basic white girl. I actually wrote that. She loves video games, comics, quote, all that geeky stuff. She's into DC and Marvel, and she never misses their movies. And she can seem ditzy, but she is actually super intelligent. Apparently, she has no filter and just goes in guns blazing, which I don't like that because she grew up as a princess, which, if I were to make her now, I would probably say that she is super polite, but she can be very absurd sometimes, Like, she just kind of says something absurd randomly because she grew up in high society, basically. Which makes sense to me. I don't know if I explained that very well. Now, it does say that she'll just say things without thinking, and I'm okay with that because it kind of adds to her, oh, she's just ditzy, I feel like that fits, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that aspect. She is very loyal to her friends and loved ones. And, I kind of feel like even now, I use this a lot when describing characters, and I don't mean to, but it's how I am and how I feel friendships should be, so I tend to project that right onto my characters. Anyways, she can fall asleep anywhere. That is, in fact, a personality trait. And she loves making new friends, but she doesn't trust them easily. Okay, now, that was a lot to get out of the way. And now, here's the thing. I don't know if this matches up with the actual video. I kind of hope it does. If it doesn't, I guess I'll, randomly cut the audio here and then resume it to make more sense. I don't know, we'll see. I'm very new to this whole YouTube thing, and so nothing I'm doing is very prominent? I don't know the word. I'm thinking of a word, but I don't know it. This is not a part of my script, and I'm just going by my word of mouth. Probably not right. Anyways, I really hope that this fits along with the video because I'm going to be talking about the stuff that I changed now. Okay, so like I said earlier, I had made her design real basic. And I wanted to make it more obvious that, she was raised a royal person or, really rich. And I'm going to read verbatim what I wrote in the script because I wrote this at, 3 a.m. and I cannot type at 3 a.m. Ready? Okay. So the first this was the clothes, those had to go. I don't know why that's what I wrote, but I know that I meant the first thing that needs to go are the clothes. They were really bland, and it didn't, if I had done the whole body, it wouldn't have matched. I mean, she has a blue romper, but I gave her salmon-colored shoes instead of, a more neutral color, or honestly, even a blue, just to keep with the theme I had going with her. I mean, blue eyes, blue romper, blue shoes would have made sense way more than the color I gave her. And I would have drawn the whole body, but that takes so much time, and I did not feel like using that time to do that. Anyways, I gave her a more preppy shirt, I guess. I don't know. And it had a little bow, which I thought was cute. And I just feel like it felt, what? I'm so sorry, I cannot talk. And I just feel like it felt more like a rich person type of get-up. If I had drawn her full body, by the way, she 100% would be wearing a blue plaid skirt, just because that is what I see her wearing. Anyways. Now, the next thing I changed was her hair. I hate her original hair. I really do. I absolutely despise it. It is just so boring and basic compared to how she grew up. It doesn't fit that, hey, I grew up a royal. Here's some dirty blonde hair that just goes shoulder length with nothing to it. And so I decided to make it more of a blonde, and then I gave it more of a curl and an updo. Because, I don't know, that just seemed more fancy, I guess. But now that I've done that, it just looks so much better and it really ties together her character. It really does. I'm so glad I did it. And then for her eyes, I just kind of made them more of a gray blue instead of a, blue, which I don't know why I did that because it's not natural, at all. But overall, I really like her new design way more. I feel like it fits with her. I feel like it fits with her princess past and almost ditzy look that I had described in the original notes. Honestly, I definitely want to change up her personality a little and fix up the weird flaws it has. I want to keep her hyper and an extroverted person because that is how I see her. She's 100% hyper and extroverted, and I want her to show, I want her to still seem ditzy but be intelligent because, I feel like the only reason she's ditzy is because she grew up not in the human world, and so a lot of things are foreign to her, but in terms of intelligence and math, I guess, I don't know, she's very intelligent in that. And being as she is not from the human world, I don't want her to necessarily be in love with video games and Marvel and stuff, because she didn't grow up with that, and like it would be a weird new thing that she would have to grasp. And not saying that she doesn't like it, like I do feel like she really likes it, and she really likes the like complexity of the movies and the way that it's filmed and stuff like that. Like I do want her to be enticed by that, but I don't want her to be a like fangirl because she didn't grow up with it and she's just randomly coming into this new world with new things, and she's trying to just gain as much information as she possibly can. And so, like I said, she did barely just come into the human world, so all of these things would be clueless to her, which is why I don't like that I made her a comic geek, kind of. This is very rambly because I keep going off script, because even I don't want to follow my own writing. You know, that's fine. I guess I do whatever I want to do. I'm so sorry if this is weird, if it's bad, because like I said, I'm new to this. I am trying to find the flow I want to go with it. I don't know if the flow that I have is good, but eventually I will find it, and eventually my videos will be top-notch, perfect to how I want them. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that if you do enjoy this video, that you continue to enjoy them as I make them. And like I said in the last video, if you do have any content ideas, please let me know, because I'm unoriginal. I don't know what else to do. Redesigning characters is all I've got. So please just kind of slide into my comments and give me some dope ideas I can do. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the speed paint, because I know for a fact I did not talk long enough. But it's only like, oh wait, it's actually a lot longer than I thought. I was like, oh, it's only a couple minutes, but I only have like 17 minutes of audio versus a 34-minute speed paint. And that's only because iMovie wouldn't slow down anymore, because I wanted it to be shorter than 30 minutes, because 30 minutes is a long time for like my first speed paint. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably could have cut things, but I don't feel like editing anymore because I edited a lot, and I still have to do things for this video. And now I'm just rambling, and I'm very sorry. What was I saying? I don't even know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you continue to enjoy my content and my very, very random ramblings that I have created for myself, which I am kind of slowly wanting to shoot myself in the head for. Sorry. I know this sucks, and there are a lot of outtakes, which I will put at the end of this video. Right? I hope. I might be doing that, and I might not. We'll see. I'm very dumb, and I sometimes forget this. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the speed paint. Bye, and like, subscribe, comment. You know the drill. I'm not gonna be that YouTuber. Who am I kidding? I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave. Bye.